For today's adventure, we're heading up to Chiang Mai. It was really nice in Kanchanaburi spending a few days. I got to see some amazing waterfalls and really got to soak in the history. I was staying at a great hostel run by a really energetic grandma called Mimi. She dropped me off to the coach station on her motorbike. The coach was really quiet when I was going, so the scenery was great. There's something really nice about being on the road and just watching it unfold in front of you. At one point, we stopped at a service station and got some food. I remember looking at the bus and trying to recognize its colors so that I could keep an eye on it in case it didn't leave while I was eating. IT company for 4 years. I was a programmer. After I graduated, I went straight into work. I spent a couple of years working at home during COVID. It was quite isolating and I had a lot of limited options. But when I finally got the chance, I decided that I would quit my job and start traveling. I had never done anything like this before and the thought of it was quite jarring and scary. I remember thinking, what would happen if I was sick and alone, or not in great company, or if I got lost, or if I ran out of money? But I also knew that if I didn't take the opportunity and start traveling now, I might not ever get that again. So I just went for it. I booked a one-way ticket to Asia. I landed in Chiang Mai, and that's where my journey started. So I had actually been to Chiang Mai once before, and that was at the start of my trip. I was returning a few months later now, as you can see here. The city was very different to the first time I visited. After COVID, the tourism had gone down quite a lot, and now it was starting to pick back up again. It was a little bit difficult to find accommodation, but my good friend Nick at 1948 Hostel was able to sort me out with some accommodation. I was recommended a really awesome cooking class by Nick. It's located at a farm in the middle of the countryside. It's a lot cooler there compared to the city. The farm itself was really nice. You get to walk around a little bit before the cooking class while they're preparing. They have many trails running through their villa. There are ponds there, lots of places to just sit down and chill out. The kitchen over there is fully equipped with all of the utensils and ingredients you'll need for the cooking class. There are 2 teachers there who walk you through everything. I learned a lot from them and I will continue to use their tips in my cooking. I was really excited to try out a cooking class. I heard that in Thailand it's a really great activity to do. Cooking in general is a hobby of mine. I prefer to cook at home rather than eating out. It ends up being a lot cheaper and more delicious. I organized the cooking class through the hostel I was staying at. They come and pick you up in the morning, take you to a market where they show you which ingredients are best to buy, and then they take you to the cooking station. On this day, we cooked spring rolls, a stir fry, and a soup curry. It all turned out delicious, and I highly recommend trying a cooking class while you're out there. I woke up early next morning to join some friends. We decided to attempt the Monks Trail hike. As the name suggests, the Monks Trail was used by monks in order to get to Doi Suthep Temple. The trail is about an hour long and it's not too difficult. At the bottom, there's a really cool village temple. There's all sorts of different shrines and old relics there to see. As we made our way up, it was really nice to see the well-preserved trail. There were all kinds of plants and neat places to stop by and take pictures. However, it's important that you do stay on the trail because if you wander off, you could encounter a wild dog and they can be aggressive. When you do make it to the top, there's a really nice waterfall and some amazing buildings. There are places to eat and plenty of awesome statues to see. It really does feel like a holy place. We also came upon a jade factory. It was a little random to see it at the top of a mountain, but essentially the owner had purchased lots of different chunks of jade. He had workers carving the jade into lots of different shapes and sizes. There were bracelets and jewelry, as well as ornaments you can put around the house. It was really cool to see the creation process and what goes into making such art. After my days in Chiang Mai were over, I took a sleeper train to Bangkok. The ride itself was quite nice. I had an entire bed to myself, the views were really nice, and there was food on the train too. After arriving in Bangkok, I took a plane to Vietnam, and that's where you'll see me next.